Okay, perfect. So today is Monday, July 19th, 2021. And today it is Manifestation Monday, and we are talking about confidence and how to set boundaries to win. Yes, yes. Type 1111 in the chat if you guys can hear me. I know, except just you're driving. It's all good. I know you can hear me. But you guys all over. Okay, Antonella in Italy, perfect. You can hear me. Okay, Scott's here in Hawaii. You can hear me. Let me see. Jesse. I hope you guys can hear me. Okay, well, 11:11. Okay. Okay, good. Okay, good. Thank you. Thank you, Shannon. Thank you, Danny. Okay, so let me just quickly introduce myself. My name is Lizelle Ziegler. I live in Hawaii. I am a divine purpose coach, and I help people manifest their dream life. I'm a manifestation mentor, and my Instagram is how to manifest. And I am like a manifestation junkie. It's so much fun. I understand the mechanics of it, and I help to translate what the universe means to the world, to everybody, because I know that this information is accessible, but it kind of takes a little bit to understand the language of the universe, which is universal. And when we are in a um, when we are in a company, or when we are in an organization that deals with numbers, um, the universe, you have to, the universe also speaks in numbers. So it's really fun to play in this space because the universe is always speaking to us, and the universe is always saying yes. Okay, so as we are, starting a business, as we are putting ourselves out there on social media, in real life, as we are stepping into new opportunities or calling in new opportunities, we have to be good with ourselves first. Okay, if we are looking to grow our bank account, if we're looking to grow our downline, if we're looking to grow into the person that we know that we are meant to be, we have to first be good with who we are now. Okay. Same thing with, outside of money and business. Okay. If you're looking to manifest a relationship, right? You want to get married, or you want to have a boyfriend or a girlfriend, or something where it is you and another, or have a baby, right? You have to first be good with yourself now, how you are. Because everything that we do that expands us just magnifies the now. Okay, so if you're looking to feel better, to have more money, to have more people around you, know that this moment, who you are now, this version is the seed, is the foundation for what's coming next. So if you don't feel confident, this is our topic today, if you don't feel confident, if you don't feel excited about everything, if you don't feel worthy or ready, then you never will be. Whatever you create from that space is going to magnify that. Okay, so we're going to begin with that. And then the second piece of today's topic is boundaries. Okay, so specifically in trading, I'm talking about charting. Okay, I'm talking about your lines of support, your lines of resistance, what that is, how it works, why it's important, how it applies to you as an individual. And then, because how we do one thing is how we do everything, and this really dives into, like, we're going to dive into some coaching stuff today. It also translates into, and then I'll use the same example with relationships. When you are looking to expand yourself into a world of you and other, you have to set boundaries for yourself so that you don't get lost when you start adding more people into your sphere. Okay, so with that, let's go ahead and allow this energy of what was, of everything I just said and everything we're doing before you jumped onto the Zoom. Let's let all of that energy just fall away. And let's step into this present moment. So if you're driving, keep your eyes open. If you're not, go ahead and allow yourself to just jump into the now. We're going to do a very simple, simplified version of my grounding and centered. So if you can, uncross your legs and close your eyes and feel what it feels like to be in your body. Just Feel what it feels like to take space in your physical body. And together we're going to take 3 deep breaths. Okay, so inhale through the nose and exhale out the mouth. Focus on the air coming in to your body. Inhale through the nose and release out the mouth. Let that air go. And let the sounds on my side invite you to step deeper into yourself. Last breath. Inhale through the nose. Hold at the top. And slowly exhale out the mouth. Feel this moment. Feel your presence bubbling up to the surface of this moment. And let yourself come into this gift that is the present. That's right, keep moving forward into it. Leave the thoughts behind. They'll be there when we come back. This is the pocket. This is the magic. This is where all the opportunities exist. Yeah, right here, right now. And you're here now. Perfect. So let's take one collective deep breath as a group. Inhale through the nose. And audible sigh with me out the mouth. I'm feeling tingles. Go ahead and in your own timing, allow yourself to open up your eyes and come back here. And as I admit everybody else into the room, go ahead and type in the chat how you're feeling and what came to you in that short guided meditation, that grounded or that grounding and centering. Laura's feeling good. I'm feeling a lot of things. Scott's feeling open. I'm feeling like nothing matters. Like nothing outside of this moment matters, right, Laura? Like the only thing that matters is that I'm here now. Because if I'm not here now, then where the heck am I? Right? Antonella's feeling balanced. Yeah. That's the magic of the breath that most entrepreneurs don't know about. Our breath is our key to life. Our breath is our key to living. If we're not breathing, we're dead. And if we're not aware of our breath, then we're not living. I feel that. I also need to tell you, I'm an intuitive channel. So on my calls, when you're live, I can feel when things connect. I can feel when things don't, and I can guide you to back to you. And back to the topic at hand. That's one of my gifts that I love to share with you. It's like instant biofeedback for me, and it's instant feedback for you, as confirmation to know that what you are getting here is applicable to not only your business but also your personal life. Because before the roles, right, before the titles, before the, oh, I'm an entrepreneur, before the, oh, I'm a business owner, before the, I'm a CEO, like before all of that, like you're a human. And then before being a human, you are an infinite soul. And when we know that we are more than just the role, when we know that we're more than just the title, when we know that we're more than just the rank, when we know that we're more than whatever this world, whatever label gets put on us in this world, when we know that we're more than that, that's when we can let our confidence really rise up. Okay. Please know that you don't need that rank and you don't need that title to feel good about yourself. Don't let the title, don't let the label, don't let the sticker, don't let that, it's little stuff. Don't let that little stuff define you, because you're so much more than what anybody else can tell you that you are. You're so much more than that. You're so much more than that. And me telling you this, maybe the mind doesn't accept it, and that's okay, but on a soul level, you get this. You get that you're more than just your name. You get that you're more than just your body. You get that you're just more than whatever Instagram title thing says that you are. You know that you're more than that. And when you call in people to work with you, when you call in people to collaborate with you, when you call in people to partner with you, you meet them at the human level. You have to meet them where you're at, where they're at. Write that down. We have to meet people where they are at. We have to meet people where they are at. Because if we don't, then we miss the boat. If we're talking to them in a way that places our wants and needs on them, then they're going to feel like, oh, they want me to do this thing, but I don't know if I want to. And they kind of feel like this, right? And you saying all your stuff, it kind of makes you feel like, you got to sign up now. And they're like, please stop doing this. So we have to meet them where they are at. And what that means is we have to be the person who knows who we are so that we can see that person for where they are. I know. I'm saying all kinds of stuff that your upline doesn't say. I know this. I know this. I've been in network marketing since, when was that? 2015? Maybe 14, 15. And I've seen a lot of different companies and nobody says this stuff. You're leveling up. You're going to do your business a new way, and you're going to attract people who are living at a different level and who are looking for something that nobody else is offering. This is why you're here. So, with that said, be the person who knows who they are. Actually, on the other side too, be the person who knows who they're not. Oh, be the person who knows who they're not. Because too many people think that they're their body. They think they're their name. They think they're their rank. They think they're how much money they make. They think they're the color of their skin. They think they're their last name. They think they're their first name. They think they're where they live. They think they're their weight on the scale. They think they're their birth date. I can go on. But when you start talking to somebody who's looking to change their life, which is what we all do here, you're going to see them for who they are and who they want to be. And you are going to let them become that person because you see them, because you see their dream and you have a bridge to it. Period. Period. If you're on this call You have in your pocket an opportunity to share with somebody that they can walk across to get them to start living their dream life, whatever it is. If it's IML, that's what it is. If it's Monat, that's what it is. If it's Arbonne, that's what it is. If it's Herbalife, that's what it is. It doesn't matter what it is. The fact is, you have something that can help them. And most people don't know that. They think they have to do a bunch of stuff. But really, it's just about seeing that person and letting them know that you see them. And you know how different that is from everybody else? It's pretty freaking different. So you're going to stand out and they're going to be like, oh my gosh, all these people want me to do something, but like this, but like Laura or Antonella or Jess or Scott, she like said something that like is different. I need to ask her something, right? Stand out. Stand out. Okay. And how do you stand out? You know who you're not. And you know who you are. And starting with that is going to change how you show up in your personal life, in your professional life, and then when you like go to the grocery store, get gas, run errands, it's gonna change. You're gonna shift a little bit. And because the world is shifting, there's so much uncertainty, right? Now is the time that we need to be more clear about who we are, who we're not, and what we're doing. And if you don't know what you're doing, then it's time to shift that, because now it's not about doing, okay? Now it's about being. And you're seeing this. You're seeing that how we do business is about how we be as a person. Because how we do one thing is how we do everything. So focus on being versus doing, and then the doing just comes. Okay. I know that as you move forward in your career and your path, you're going to encounter a lot of people who are going to question what you're doing, why you're doing it. And I want you to remember that it's safe to share your truth. And when that person, because there's going to be somebody, and when that person wants to dump on your parade, wants to say, oh, that's not a real business or whatever, please know, and this could be family, or this could be your best friend, or this could be a total stranger, but just know that when someone says something like that, they're not there. They're not there to receive what you're saying. So what's coming out of their mouth, know this, is a representation of where they are at in their life and how they feel about what's possible for them. This is why it's important to meet people where they are at. Because if we don't see who they are and see where they're at, then we can't speak to them. Okay? And if they're talking to you like that, you don't want them anywhere near you. So just say, okay, thanks. Yeah, okay, awesome. All right, bye. Have a great day. Okay, let them go. Let them go. And then if you know of Ho'oponopono, you've heard of that. I'm gonna write it down in the chat because this is like super important. Ho'oponopono. It is an ancient Hawaiian energy clearing process, and it's all over YouTube. It's all there's like a bunch of people are doing it. But I want to let you guys know that this actually works. This actually works. So when you encounter somebody who has negative vibes, just ho'oponopono them. And what that means is you basically cut the negative energy that they were putting on you, that they were sending to you. You cut it off and you let it go. And then it just literally like bounces off of you. So if you're feeling anxious, worried, if you're feeling nervous, if you're feeling bad about yourself, if you're feeling like depressed, if you're feeling like I'm not good enough, honestly, a lot of it is probably from people who don't think they're not good enough and they're watching you on social media. So, knowing that a lot of what you feel, think, and believe isn't yours, allow it to fall away and allow your truth to rise to the top. Okay? So, ho'oponopono really means, so ho'o is like to do, in Hawaiian. And then pono is like make right, like good. Of course, the words are different based on the different words and the phrases. So ho'oponopono really means to make right, like to make good. So to make it align. Okay. So ho'oponopono brings you back to your truth, brings you back to who you are and what you're doing, and allows what's not you to fall away. And that's like a really big tip. And as a coach, I love sharing tips like that because Ho'oponopono basically changed my business, changed how I showed up as a coach. And then I pass it on, of course, to all my clients. And none of you are in my downline, but I'm sharing this with you because I want us to win. I want you to win. We're all connected, okay? I'm in Hawaii, you're all over the world. We're all connected. You get what I'm saying on a soul level, and you came to this call because you knew that there was something here for you. Whether or not this is your first or last or middle call with me, this is here for you. Okay. And I have these Monday calls because I want to see you win. And I want to help you remember that the confidence that you have within you is yours and nobody can take it away. The only way that your confidence can leave you is if you give it away. And this is us now stepping into the boundaries part. Whew, but first, let's type 888 in the chat if you're ready to manifest abundance, if you're ready to manifest infinite confidence, infinite sources of income, infinite opportunities into your life, because now we're stepping into the creation piece of this call. Hey, Lorenz. So 888, if you turn it on its side, is infinite, right? And we can also use it to look at the world through this lens of infiniteness. Okay. So, hi. So, eights, I want to let you guys know eights in like Chinese, I don't know what you call it. Like in the Chinese world, it's all about abundance. It's like a really good luck number. So, I invite you guys to start talking about 888, start looking at eights in your charts, start looking at eights in your phone number, start looking for eights in receipts and license plates and the clock and anything, because now you are stepping into the confident creator of your life and the confident creator of your business. Okay, so now we're going to step into boundaries and why it's important to set them up. Well, first, what they are, why it's important to set them up, and then why it's important to enforce them. So, as a reference, so I have this book, How to Do the Work by Dr. Nicole LePera. She is the holistic psychologist on Instagram. If you haven't followed her yet, follow her because her stuff, yes, it's like psychology-y. However, it also applies to us as business owners. So remember, how we do one thing is how we do everything. Just look at her stuff and know that what she's teaching about can greatly impact your business if you let it. Okay. Remember, we're more than our rank, we're more than our title. And let me just, this is her glossary in the back. So, boundary, okay? And boundary is this. A boundary is a protective limit established between oneself and others with the goal of defining where one ends and another begins. Clear boundaries enable individuals to honor their own needs and support authentic relationships. So first I'm going to start with boundaries in trading because I know a lot of you guys are in IML, and then I'm going to step into boundaries as a human. So boundaries. So if you guys are here in Hawaii, we've got our secret weapon. His name is Micah, and he is Pono Pips. He is our trainer who really steps into charting and how to chart and why charting is important and what it means when you're charting. Okay, so for those, so let's see. Let me just ask this question and then type yes or no. Type yes or no in the chat. Do you chart before trading? Yes or no? And if you're not a trader, I want to know, do you set boundaries for yourself in your work or business? Yes or no? Okay, we've got a couple of yeses. Okay, now we've got a handful of yeses. Great. So for those of you who aren't traders or who don't chart before you trade, it is equivalent to stepping into a relationship and expecting that person, that other person, to know exactly what you want, when you want it, how you want it, and give it to you in the exact order that you want it without saying a word. It's also equivalent to you giving everything away, your heart, your soul, your dreams, your desires, and them stepping all over it, stomping on your dreams, and then you crying about it and then doing it all over again. Not having boundaries in your business is equivalent to allowing somebody to stomp all over your heart in a relationship. It's all about stepping into, again, like with the confidence piece, stepping into who you are and releasing who you're not and allowing who you're not to be over there. So in trading, it's like, okay, I'm gonna get specific now. Okay, it's the wave is going like this, right? But I need to take a step back and go to the 4-hour chart so I know what is actually happening on this wave. Okay, big picture. Then you can walk closer to the 1 hour, right? And then 15-minute, 5-minute, 1 minute. And you'll get a better idea of what is actually happening. So then you can set, okay, it's been low back here and that's the support. This is the highest it's been. This is the resistance. So when I know what's not okay, right? And what I want, like I wanted to go up, right? What's not okay is down here. I'm gonna put my foot down when he says something that I don't like, and I'm gonna be like, you know what? I don't like that. Same thing, right? How we do one thing is how we do everything. It's also setting boundaries with yourself. So we're looking at self-confidence. We're also looking at like self-control. So if I'm an emotional eater and I lose a trade, I'm like, oh no, where's my chocolate? I need my chocolate right now. And then I'll be like, oh wait, hold on. The boundary is I'm not going to eat chocolate while I'm trading or within 1 hour of trading. Okay. And then I start rummaging for chocolate while I'm trading. I'm going to look at my reminder, my boundaries, right? And be like, oh, why, hold on. Let me get my prop of chocolate here. I'm like rummaging and I'm like, wait, why am I rummaging for chocolate right now? Oh, it's because I lost a trade. But I told myself that I wouldn't eat chocolate while I'm trading because that means that I'm being emotional. And if I'm emotional, then I'm not thinking straight. Oh, I'm not thinking straight right now. I should put the chocolate away because I set that boundary when I was thinking straight and I was setting intentions and I was in the space of who I am, which means right now I'm not who I am. So I'm going to remember my big vision, my big goal, and my promise to myself. And I'm going to put the chocolate down and then put it down. Okay? And then put it down. How we do one thing is how we do everything. So when we can follow our own advice, guess what? Your downline will follow your advice. This is why boundaries are important. There's something called integrity. And when a leader does not have integrity, their team does not either. And their team can't trust them. Okay? So this is why it's important to do the work. And you don't have to buy this book and you don't have to read it. You can if you want. But knowing that how we do one thing is how we do everything sets the tone for every area of your life. And if you're sitting here reflecting on all the areas of your life right now, like, good, perfect. Take as many opportunities as you can to sit back and reflect on every area of your life, because in that moment, when you reflect on every area of your life, you are allowing the windows of opportunity to blow wide open. Because think about it. How many leaders, how many influencers, how many people who rank, how many people who double rank, triple rank, how many people in the world do you think sit back and reflect on every area of their life and look for a common thread? The answer is not very many. But because you get to do this now, you're going to bring that number up and you're going to help raise the consciousness of the planet, starting with yourself, your significant other, if you have one, your close circle, and your team. And that's going to continue rippling out. The biggest piece is to continue doing what you say you're going to do. Live with integrity, set your boundaries, enforce them, and do it because you know that it's for your own good. And do it because you know that people are watching, even people not on your team, even people not in your organization. People are watching you. So give them a show. Give them a show saying, you know what? I said that I was going to do this, and look what I'm doing. It's not easy, but I'm doing the work, and you're watching me, and you're going to watch me fail. You're going to make me make mistakes. You're going to watch me mess up. And you know what? I'm going to keep growing from it because I'm done letting it keep me down. I'm done letting myself cry about it. I'm done complaining. I'm done giving up on myself. I am done doing all of that. Now it's my turn. Now it's my turn because I know that I'm here to do something that everybody else isn't here to do. I know that I'm here to do me and that I'm the only one who can do that. Ah! I feel it like in my head and it's like the chills. Okay. So here's an example that I'm going to share from my own relationship, from my marriage. So in my past, I've been that person who's like, so I'll just use Jason, which is the name of my husband. So, oh, Jason, what do you need? Oh, I can help you. Oh, yeah, I can help you with that. Okay, yeah, I'll do it after, the 10,000 other things that I'm doing. Actually, you know what? I'm going to do that first because I know it's important. And then if you're unhappy, then I'm unhappy. So I'm going to make sure that you're happy so that I'm happy. And then we're good. So then I'll do the thing. And then guess what? He's like, not 100%, but he's like, good. But then I still have like my entire list of things to do. So I'm starting on my list. And then he's like, oh, can you do this? And I'm like, sure. And then I take care of his stuff. And then I go back and then I continue taking care of his stuff. I didn't have boundaries back then. Then I got to a point where I was like so depleted and so exhausted and so tired. But then he was good because he was taking care of he had himself and me taking care of him. And then I was there like, oh my God, I have all these things to do. I didn't do any of it. And then he's like, why? You had all day. And I'm like, okay. I had no boundaries. So guess what? I couldn't take care of myself, which means I couldn't take care of the kids. I couldn't take care of my clients because I was taking care of him. Why? Because I thought that it was my job to make him happy. It's not though. Happiness is an inside job. So then I switched it around. He's very shocked, right? Of course. This is what's going to happen. If you don't have boundaries right now and you're going to start enforcing them, the world's going to be like, whoa, hold on. No, you take care of me first. And you're going to be like, no, you know what? If you want me to take care of me, then I got to take care of me first, because how am I supposed to show up for you if I'm not showing up for myself? And then the world's going to be like, oh, yeah, you're right. Yeah, go do you. And you're going to be like, yeah, that's right. Bye. Okay. So set your boundaries with your trades and set your boundaries with your partner and set your boundaries with your team. Don't continue giving them your personal cell phone number and letting them text you all hours of the day. You need your alone time. You need your separation. You need your me time so that you can show up for them. Okay. Setting a boundary. How many hours of time on Instagram am I going to allow myself to be on social media? How many times am I going to allow myself to be in the team chats, whether it's Telegram, WhatsApp, or Discord or whatever, okay? You don't have to be on there all the time, but you can be there in spurts of the day, okay? Your energy is the most important currency that you will ever play with. Okay, your energy is, I'm saying it again, your energy is the most important currency that you can ever play with. So play with it wisely. See your energy. Remember, we took those 3 breaths in the beginning of the call. 3 breaths, and then you're there. Just do that in the morning. Just do it while you're waiting for something to heat up on the stove. Just do that when you're waiting for something to load, like your charts. just do that when you're waiting for the hot water in your bath to get warm enough. Just take those 3 breaths because you deserve it. Because that brings you more into who you are, into your confident self that's here to change the world and allows the limits, right? The labels, the titles, the ranks, the I'm a boyfriend, I'm a girlfriend, I'm a wife, I'm a mom, all of that, just allow it to fall away and like let you be with you. That's again where the magic is, and that's where all the opportunities come. It comes into a space of openness. Opportunities don't come where there's no room for it. So if you're here to manifest abundance, make sure that you have an abundant space for the abundance to come. Like attracts like, and that's what I talk a lot about on my account. Like attracts like. So if you're looking for positive, driven, happy people to join you on your journey, like attracts like, you have to be that person. It's literally as simple as that. Don't let your past define you. Don't let your past define you. Otherwise, you give other people the what's the word? If you let your past define you, you give permission to other people to let their past define them. And that's not what you're here to do. Let your dreams speak through your actions, and then you give permission for others to start walking forward in their dream. Okay? Yes. So let's take a breath. Yeah. Ooh, yes. The wind also just took a breath outside my window. And I know today was a lot, but feel free to rewatch. Lorenz will be uploading this on YouTube soon, and we'll be sharing the link in our chats, and I'll be sharing it on my Instagram. I'm gonna add our channel to my link tree. I'm like in the middle of redoing everything right now. But I guess my closing message for you guys today is that confidence isn't something to attain. Confidence is something that you allow yourself to step into. Allow yourself to be confident. This life is not a competition, even though most of the world thinks that it is. And our ego and our mind thinks that it's a competition. But really, you're just here to be you. Period. You're here to be you and to share your story, your experience, your history, your why, your dreams. Don't hide it. Dr. Wayne Dyer says, don't die with the music still in you. Our next breath and our next day is never promised. We all know this. So what kind of legacy do you want to leave behind? Start living it now, and know that however you choose to move forward with that vision, that pathway of getting from where you are now to where you want to be is yours to walk. It's yours to walk, and it's safe to walk. And because you have that vision inside, it's up to you to set those boundaries of what you're not going to take anymore and what you are calling into your life. Okay? Set it, and don't forget it, but set it and watch it, because those opportunities are going to come. And once you start seeing them as opportunities and start taking them, more is going to come. Okay? What we focus on expands. So see one opportunity, see another, see 5 more, see 10 more, and then you're going to get really clear on what's an opportunity or who's a potential person to bring into your life and who's not. Okay? So I just love you guys. I am just so proud of you for continuing on your journey and tuning in whenever you can to mine. I'm just I'm just like really in this place of gratitude of being able to connect with people all over the world, whether we're in the same organization or not. Like we're all connected. We're all here to make a difference in our own lives and in the lives of others. And this is why we met. This is how you found my link. This is how you found me. This is how you found my Instagram, whatever it is. And I just want you to know that you're supported. Okay. You're not alone. You're not alone. We're in this together, and we're here to make mistakes together. That's what we're here. That's what we're here to do, because we either win or what? We learn, right? Think about it as wins and learnings, wins and lessons. That L is a lesson, not a loss, because a loss means you didn't learn anything, right? Okay. So I just want to hear from you guys. What is one thing that you learned from today's call? What is one thing that made more sense? What is one thing that you can take away? And what is one thing that you can apply into your business or your relationship or your experience of being you? Go ahead and share that with me in the chat. You can send it to everybody, or you could privately message me. And if you're watching the replay, go ahead and write that down in the comments, because I'm literally just here to help humanity rise up from the past, rise up from what we're not, and step into this next chapter of who we're becoming and this world that we are creating together. To care for myself, to be able to care for others. Yes, yes. We are the seed. You are the seed. So you times 10 is what's going to happen out there. Okay. Yep. Focus on me. That's right. And it's not the selfish type. It is the like conscious focus. Yeah. Yeah. So focus on yourself. Look at where you can become better. Look at where you can adjust so that your sales will bring you towards your dreams instead of to what the world says that you should be going to. Focus on what it is that you love about yourself, and then that's going to 10x. Focus on what you love about how you're setting yourself up for success. Focus on the boundaries that you're setting and how proud you are that you're finally doing it in a way that feels good. And focus on what makes you happy. Okay, for me, it's chocolate. That was one of the things. But like, allow yourself to have fun and allow yourself to smile when the world just wants you to crumble. Like, they say kill them with kindness, but really just smile because you know who you are. And that in itself is a gift. Okay. So, and then one thing before I go is I am launching, it's been like a really long time, but I'm finally launching my course, my 5-day Manifesting Money Challenge. It is totally free and it is available all over the world. If you type in your email address in the chat, if you haven't signed up for it yet, I will send you the link to sign up. It is coming soon, but whoever gives me their email address, you will get first access so you can start manifesting money before the rest of the world does. And I'm just super excited to share this with you. And I'm so excited because it's kind of like my fourth child that I'm birthing into the world. I know that I'm here to help a lot of people, and this is one of those ways. And so I'm just super happy to share it with you and see you guys. I know I see some of you here and there, and I know like Audrey's here. It's been a while, and girl, I am so proud of you. If you guys don't know who Audrey is, she is amazing, and she is really stepping up her game and really letting the world see who she is. So girl, I am so proud of you. And all of you, keep going. Keep going. I'm so grateful for you. I'm so grateful for this space. And please, please, please share this link with your teams. It is the same time, same Zoom room every single week. The more people that we can get on these calls, the more people that we can help in less time. So go ahead and allow yourself to use this call as one of your selling points for bringing people in and letting them know like, hey, it's not just this, there's also that. and you will call in people who resonate with your dreams and your vision. So I love you guys. Thank you, Antonella. You're amazing. Audrey, so grateful for you. Laura, thank you so much. And I am, Maui's in the house. So I am just so grateful. And yeah, let's continue on. Have a beautiful Monday. You've got the rest of the week ahead of you, and we're only halfway through the year. So there is so much more magic and so many more opportunities for us to step into. And with that, I leave you here. Aloha, you guys. Happy manifesting, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.